Welcome to episode 79. At this point, we're going to be getting lots of scrap at the Cascade Gauntlet, so it only makes sense to revisit the Avarice storyline, which leads to scrap processing. Let's get started. Now I can actually move my fleet out. Weirdly, this Osaka is still stuck here with broken engines. It's slowly, very slowly repairing. I mean, I've got the thing packed with specialists. I don't know what is taking so long, but I keep watching this once in a while, and the cost of repairing is going down. So very slowly, like little bits. It looks like it will take several hours to finish, but until they get around to at least working on one of the engines, I can't do anything to speed it up. Oh, wait. Look, right there it says, I can't point at it because of the mouse, but you can see where it says Travel Mark 1, 89% hull. That means that they've actually done a little bit of work on the engines. That's good. So now I can finally get the Osaka out of here. And the way you do that is first fly to it. Okay, you can see one of the engines is no longer slag.
Hello.
Hop out.
Striking!
Then fly over to the engine, which is 11% at the moment, and just get it up to 30. There we are. Now, the Osaka should automatically dock with the Nomad. Just add all the rest of the repairs to the shopping list, and then be done with it. This is a pretty small destroyer. Maybe I'm just used to the Asgard now.
Thank you.
Pirate spotted! Striking lost!
Yeah, I do think it's a small destroyer. I bet you the Sin is at least 50% longer. Finally, the Osaka will be fixed. There we are. All fixed. Just bringing my fleet back out of Cascade here. Right here I'm queuing up the refit for the Osaka. This is where I noticed the unmistakable sound of a scale plate patrol hound. So you know what I had to do next.
That's supposed to scare splits.
Especially since I don't have to worry about reputation with them.
Irokanji. Hello.
Requesting permission to dock. Pipeline is docking permission. I did not want you to scare.
I used the Sin because it's easier to manage than the Asgard. It gets the job done just as well.
Might as well just to check.
Pod launch.
Disarm turrets.
The target. Steady.
Hello there. I'm not helping you.
What?
I'm not helping you. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Why is everybody not helping me? What is going on? Argon, 25. Pyramid, 22.
I'm not helping you.
Why is nobody helping me? Maybe it has to be after it says to protect the ship. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting successes now. Do you have to be... Does the stop shooting my boarding target not work from the map view? Is that one of the reasons why I've been having so much trouble with it? Because I just tried a whole bunch of them from the map view and everybody refused to help me. But now that I'm not in map view, everyone is doing what I ask. So
Affirmative.
what is going on? It even gives you a message behind me there. Fighter Squadron Nova Vanguard is ceasing fire on SEA Patrol Hound. Really?
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Ooh, I got it. It's my ship. Well, I think that might have been the problem all along. Doing it from map view, from here, like, you know, calming them from here and then asking them to not shoot anymore doesn't work. Being in this view does work. So, wow, that sounds like a bug. I might have to report that to the modder. Headhunter mod installed. This is the way? Really? Okay. What am I looking at? All right. It's been an entire week since I've played. Last Friday, I played for about 8 hours, and I didn't stop until like 4:20 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then I went to bed and got up pretty late and played for another 4 hours. So I had about 12 hours of footage that I've been picking apart ever since then. And now here it is Friday night again, and I'm back in the game. I have a bit of a to-do list that I have to go through. One of the things I have to do is figure out what medium ships in VRO are fast, because in the Avarice storyline, you have to do this race and you have to modify your ship. And you have to have two of the same kind of ship, one that's got nothing in it and one that's all souped up. But using the katana isn't really the best option like it is in vanilla, because in VRO, for some reason, the katana is very slow. So I have to figure out what medium ship is quicker. I need to buy a bunch of Gion medium ships for the Deimos and the Phobos and the Kronos, and each one holds 2, so I have to buy 6, and I probably should buy another 3 for the backs of each of the Asgards, although I'm not entirely sure that's necessary. It all depends on whether or not you can easily select the ship, because one of the pet peeves that I have in this game is that when you have a small ship docked on the big ship, and then you zoom way out in the map, and then you click on the ship, you end up selecting the small ship that's docked rather than the big ship, which is just dumb because obviously when you're zoomed way out, you want to select the big ship. Anyway, it's nice not having a ship docked for that reason, because all this time I've had the Odysseus with the Gian on the back, and it has been very annoying trying to select the Odysseus. But it is undeniable that having the Gian on the back is helpful because it adds 6 additional medium turrets, so you can put more cyclones or flak or whatever on the back of it. I need to put repair drone parts in the Cascade Gauntlet, because what's going to happen now is the Cascade Gauntlet is going to take damage because Xenon are going to come through and shoot at it, and it's going to need repair drones to fix it. So I'm going to have to fill it with lots of repair drone parts. Another thing I need to do is get a whole bunch of interceptors for the Tokyo, and I don't know what kind to get because I don't know what kind are good in VRO. So I have to look into that to figure out what small ships are good for a fighter group, and I just don't know, so I'll have to do a bit of research. I have to actually do the Avarice storyline where I do the race and then I go and figure out the whole Protecteon thing, and we'll show you that when we get there. That's all going to lead to having the scrapping facility just outside the Cascade Gauntlet, which is what I was going to do in the Heretics End Gauntlet. But honestly, I think it would be better at this point to do it in Hitikva's Choice because there's a lot more Xenon that come through that than Heretics End. So let's figure out how to put scrapping up there. But I'm not sure yet whether I should put the actual scrap recycling in Avarice or in a normal sector with normal sunlight. So in Avarice, you get 14 times the sunlight. So that means in normal sectors with regular sunlight, you need to have 14 times as many solar panels on your scrap recycling plant than you would have in Avarice. And I don't know, maybe that's not a big deal. Maybe it's not. Maybe I should just make a gigantic solar array and be done with it and forget about the whole Avarice thing for now, because honestly, Avarice is a massive pain in the ass because of the tide. Every hour, the tide comes for 1 minute and wreaks havoc, makes all the ships try to leave the entire system, go out to Windfall and wait. And then after that's done, they all come back in and continue on their business. That wouldn't be so bad, except for the fact that it's not just a minute out of every hour that is an interruption. It is a large amount of time. I think it's 10 minutes before the tide happens that the ships start trying to leave. And I think it's not until several minutes after the tide is over that the ships get the all clear and come back in. And then it takes them several more minutes to actually get back to what they were doing inside Avarice, especially if they're in Avarice 5, which is a couple more sectors in. And all of this just basically means that for about a third of every hour, the ships are just scrambling around, not being productive, which is just infuriating. I don't like it at all. I really don't like Avarice for that reason. So I am tempted to just say, screw it, and build the recycler outside of Avarice. We shall see. Avarice is also 4 jumps from Hitikva's Choice, which means it's extra travel time with scrap, which means you have to use miners because it's solid storage, not container storage. So you have to take large miner ships and use those to haul the scrap into Avarice to get it recycled. And, you know, the whole thing just seems like it might not be worth it. I'm going to start doing design work on a scrap recycler for regular sunlight, I think. So let's figure out what M ships are quick. 4180 for the Cerberus. See, look at the katanas I've been using, 2447. That's really slow. And that's with Combat Mark IIIs. I can get it to go up to 2500, or even with the travel drive, it's 4000 only, 4100. But all around, it shouldn't be 2500. That's way too slow. So katanas are out. The Falks goes 2800, 2700, 4500. Gian, no. Cerberus Sentinel. Osprey. No. These things are very bulky and very slow. 5500, yeah, but no. Gorgon Sentinel. Nemesis Sentinel. 4,200 for the Nemesis Sentinel. Gorgon Vanguard. And the Gorgon. Nemesis Vanguard. 4586. 5741 with travel drive. That's not too bad. Spray. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, here we go. The Peregrine Vanguard can go 6,000 with the travel engine, but all around 5443, which is, I think, a record. Dragon. Well, it's not terrible, but it's not the best. All right, Peregrine it is.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha. Peregrine Vanguard.
Never been in one of these. Wow. Okay. So this is my racing ship, huh? Or my 2 racing ships, I should say. You have to have 2 of the same kind of ships to do this mission. But one of them you want to modify, and that's what I'm going to do right now. You go to the ship dealership. Once you're in here, go to this terminal over here. Here's my ships. I have starting line and finish line. Finish line is the cheap ship that I'm going to give away, or that they're going to steal from me, because you will lose the race. Starting line is the one you want to modify. So I'm going to put the exceptional quality filter on, and I'm going to go with engine modifications. We're going to see what we get. So there's travel thrust mod, forward thrust mod, rotation thrust mod, and boost thrust mod. I'm thinking travel thrust mod is the one we want, which gives a 45% boost to travel mode thrust, which is pretty good. That should make this ship nice and fast. Install for 250,000 credits, and it's going to use wow, okay, so it's going to use an exceptional engine fuel injector, and I have one, and it looks like, yeah, every single one of these uses an exceptional engine fuel injector, which means I only get one. I only get to do this once. I could go with a enhanced quality instead of exceptional quality, and that would give me the Mira, which is 30%, but that needs a fuel injector I don't even have. This list is complete, but you just won't be able to build some of them because you don't have the parts. Travel thrust mod. Oh, you know, I could put this one on and just get the 15% boost. You know, for this purpose, I think I might just do that, and I'll save the exceptional one for some other time when it means something, when I really want to use it. So we'll just go with the basic quality for now. Hang on. You know what I'm going to do before I do any of this is I'm going to look at my missions, and I want to select this one as active. Oh dear, look. Yeah. Use long-range scanner to find a suitable target. Acquire 1 advanced engine fuel injector. Oh. Set to active. I think it's going to guide me through pirating one of the Duke's Buccaneers transports. That should give me the component that I need. I think that's the whole point here. All right, we'll do that. In that case, I may want to actually put weapons on the starting line Corvette. What should we put on it? So I've got the good engines. I've got the good thrusters. I've got the good shields. I don't have any weapons, but let's pick one. Since we're going to be attacking a transport, I think we should pick something that hits really hard rather than being like a super fast projectile. But you know what? Look at these names. I don't even know what most of these do. Reaper? What's a Reaper? Heavy kinetic cannon, low accuracy and heat efficiency with high shield damage and compensate. Okay, let's just see here. Projectile speed, pretty quick. What's the SIG? Concussion impulse generator. Oh, demolisher cannon. Take the heavy scatter gun and upgrade it some more. Avenger, heavier variant of the autocannon. Okay, that's not the kind of weapon I'm looking for. Heavy muon launcher. Oh, it does hull damage on a shielded target. That's handy. Lancer. Well, hold on. Let's look at the high energy ones first. The heavy muon launcher was high energy. What else is high energy? The SIG is high energy. The demolisher cannon is high energy. Plasma cannon is high energy. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Oh, it does a lot of damage to surface elements, but not the hull. Never mind. Yeah, anti-capital. Plasma incinerator. What are these things? Shotgun variant of the plasma gun. Maybe we'll just take this demolisher cannon. Let's do that. Oh, what in the world? Plasma bomb, that's something custom to VRO, but I don't remember what it does. Weapon designed to penetrate the shield of heavier ship and disable its engines and weaponry, or deal direct hull damage. Well, really? Oh, it bypasses shields for 7,700 damage? Wow. So we've got 2 demolisher cannons as the main weapons. For turrets, we'll go with, oh dear, plasma, I guess. Put 4 plasma turrets on this thing. I could go with scatter turrets, I suppose. Let me see here. Yeah. No, I'll stick with plasma for now. All right, so we're putting 2 demolisher cannons and 4 plasma turrets on this ship. Additionally, let's put some scanners, because we're going to want to scan. Put the police scanner as well. For consumables, we'll put flares, as well as maybe a few nav beacons, a few laser towers, and that should do it. Oh, they're being built. Check that out. You know, when you're seeing your ship from this perspective, things are way bigger than you think. But walking around down here, looking up, you can see that those are the plasma turrets. They're pretty big, you know, when you're just walking around. I'm always amazed and in awe of the scale of this game. It's just so much fun. Look at these. These are the main demolisher cannons. That's what this is right here. Look at the size of this thing. Pretty cool. Whoa. Look at that, like wanted ship spotted. What? It went away. Dang it. Logbook. It doesn't stay on the screen. Earned general bounty. Wait, what? Really? The Tikva Free League has paid a general bounty for the destruction of their enemy, Xenon LX, in the amount of 8,662 credits, 0 minutes ago. So I'm earning little bits of money, like constantly, for the destruction of Xenon in Hitikva's choice by the Hitikva Free League, who own the sector, and they are paying for that. And I'm I'm gaining reputation for the destruction of those enemies. Oh, wow. So that's finally working. See, the mod Better Kill Credit, I think it's called, doesn't work in 6.0 of X4. It's just not been updated to work. So I haven't been getting that. But the new mods that you will see in the other video where I showcase the new mods I installed, one of those mods installs a kind of a replacement for Better Kill Credit. It gives you bounties, which is fantastic. Bounty claimed. Holy Order Nemesis Sentinel. Ooh. Holy Order Nemesis Sentinel was destroyed in Holy Vision by Paranid Expeditionary Force Zeus E. Why did I get this? It was destroyed by a Paranid. So what? Why does that affect me? I'm not sure what the point of this is, but I saw a notice on my screen. It's right behind me. And it had something to do with spotted a wanted ship. So we have to keep our eyes out for such things. Now, according to the mission that I'm on, I am supposed to fly to Bright Promise. And Bright Promise is here, and then it's going to take me over here and Trinity Sanctum. And I think, yeah, this is where, oh, look at, there's Duke's Lost Property Office. So that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. I wonder if I'm going to get annoyed by the engines of this ship. They have a throbbing sound.
Autopilot engaged. Entering system. Bright Promise.
Hear that? I'm not sure.
Entering system.
Not sure I like that.
Trinity Sanctum.
So let's see what this gun looks like. That's the Demolisher cannon. Okie dokie. I hope it's good. Alright, I'm probably also going to have to set up the turrets. Do I want to go against attack my current enemy? Yeah, I think so.
Empty space.
Wanted. Argon drone carrier Surface Vanguard worth blah blah blah. How am I supposed to read that? It goes away so quickly and it doesn't actually give me all the text. Destroy Buccaneer Prometheus.
Duke's Lost Property Office. Prometheus.
Alrighty. See, now one flaw in X4 is that the game expects you to do the mission that you're just given and not set it aside for hours and hours and hours and do it maybe a few weeks later. It doesn't want you doing that. Even though it gives you the freedom to do all the missions whenever you want, it doesn't want you to do that. And the way you know that is because, if you remember, there was a while back in one of the episodes where I was just traveling along and I ran across a random Duke's Buccaneer ship, and I got a spontaneous video from Dal saying, oh, I wonder what they're carrying, or it was from Bozo, and Bozo and Dal were talking back and forth, and of course Bozo was curious about it, and Dal wanted me to blow it up like they usually do. And I just ignored that because I was busy. I wasn't doing this mission. I was doing other things. I didn't want to just stop what I was doing and switch to that. So that whole video sequence was wasted because that should be playing now because I have this mission active and I'm doing this mission and I just ran across the Prometheus. So now I should be getting the message that says, this transport is carrying an unusual amount of highly valuable cargo. Maybe we should think about taking it. But now there's no video because I already had the video. So that, I would say, is a flaw in X4's mission system. But we know what to do, so let's just do it.
I'm not talking to you.
Ooh. All right, then.
You will not stop me so easily.
Dude,
That was foolish. I will teach you a lesson.
oh, this weapon is awesome. This weapon is amazing. Look how fast I'm demolishing with the demolisher. Calm.
I'm not talking to you.
Alright, well.
Where is the light?
I'll tell you where the light is. The light's in my face. I can't even see your ship. He's not going to talk to me.
Stop shooting.
He's not going to talk. All right.
You are carrying all the materials required to improve your race ship's engine. Now you just need to upgrade a suitable ship at a wharf of your choice. Check the briefing I sent to see how fast the ship should be able to go at a minimum.
You got it. Charting some new ground now. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.